motion. If you have a toy top and you spin it, it's in motion. When something is moving, it's in
motion.
Motion. What's the word?
Motion.
Motion. So these are our new abracadabra words for next week, because today is your last day of the week. When I read you the story, I want you to be listening for these words to see if you can hear them inside the story. All right. It is time for us to read a special story today. I'm going to move right here in the middle. Here I am. I'm going to teach you a little finger play. Are you ready? It goes like this. Sometimes my hands are at my sides. Then behind my back they hide. Sometimes I wiggle my fingers so. I shake them fast. I shake them slow. Sometimes my hands go pop, pop, pop. And I lay them in my lap. Now I'm quiet as can be. Because it's story time, you see. Wow, you guys are amazing. This book is called Jonathan and His Mommy. I'm going to tell you a little bit about this book. See this guy right here? His name is Jonathan, and this is his mommy.
What's that, Mom?
And they like to do things together. They like to do fun things together. Can you save your question till the end, please? So Jonathan and his mommy live in the city, and I know this is the city because I see cars on the street, lots of cars, and buildings and the sidewalks. So I know Jonathan lives in the city. Sometimes when you live in the city, you don't have a car because everything is so close together, you can just walk to where you're going. And if you're always walking, I mean, look at Jonathan's shoes. Does it look like he's done a lot of walking? Are those shoes pretty old and used? He must have done a lot of walking on those shoes. So when you're walking here and there all the time, it could maybe get a little boring, couldn't it? If you always have to walk and you could never ride in a car?
I get tired.
You might get tired.
Or you get tired.
But look! Jonathan's putting on his walking shoes, and look at his face. He is not sad. He doesn't look bored, does he?
He's happy.
He looks very happy, and his mommy looks happy. I wonder how his mommy makes it fun to go for a walk. I think we should read and find out. Are you ready? Let's read and find out how Jonathan and his mommy have fun when they walk, so it's not boring. I like to go walking and talking with my mom.
What?
They're leaving their apartment building and they're going on a walk.
So then when I was in school walking.
First, we zigzag walk down the street. It looks strange to the people we meet. So they're zigzagging back and forth when they walk, and the people think it looks kind of funny, kind of weird.
That makes it
It looks strange.
Can I see?
So they're zigzag walking. They're going back and forth like this, zigzag.
They're back in the room. I think they're going to start dancing.
Then we take big, giant steps. Big, giant steps, and talk in loud, giant voices. And we say big things the way giants must talk. I say, did you see that humongous mammoth among us? He's talking in a really big voice like he thinks giants are. That's kind of fun. They're playing a game. They're pretending that they're giants.
I
Oops,
think
crisscross. I'm going to count backwards from 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I would love to hear what you have to say. Let's wait till the end, okay?
That's about the three.
I know. Just say it. After that, we take itsy bitsy baby steps. Itsy bitsy baby steps. And talk in tiny baby voices about baby things. Itsy bitsy spider. Tiny dreams and small marshmallows.
I can't see them.
If you'd like to sing that song, maybe if you do a good job of listening now, we could sing it when we're done. Thank you for sitting so nicely over there. Okay. Next, we take fun steps. But do they look sad?
No.
They don't look sad at all, do they?
They're
They look like
happy.
they're having a really good time.
They're still happy.
They are still happy. They're laughing so hard, though, that tears are coming out of their eyes. Let's keep reading and see what they do next. They're tears that dry in the wind as we take fast running steps. Fast running steps, running our race. They're racing each other. And they're running so fast that the tears from laughing are drying in the wind. They must be running pretty fast.
That's a race car faster right there.
Gosh, they've been doing a lot of fun things, haven't they?
Yeah.
I'm looking back here.
That's dragging on.
They did zigzag steps. They got to do the big giant steps where they pretended they were giants. They did itsy bitsy baby steps. They're doing bunny hops. And then they're doing racing.
Running. Racing on the floor.
I wonder who's going to win this race.
I think the little boy is.
Let's keep reading and see if we can find out. You're the winner. I'm the misser. I see on my mom's face. She's thinking, you win. I can't catch up with you. You're too fast. Sometimes she can't keep up with my fast pace. That's how fast or slow somebody's going. His pace is fast. But you could also go slow.
I did faster with dogs.
Your mommy's pace is slow. His pace is fast because he's the winner. Look what they're doing now. I wonder what kind of stuff this is. Let's read.
A swimming.
Oh, they're changing their pace. They're doing slowing it down, and we do slow motion steps. That means they're going really, really slow. Slow motion steps as we talk about molasses, which is very slow. And birthdays, and how long they take. So they're talking about things that take a long time, like molasses. When you go to dump it out, it's like honey, and it pours really slow. And birthdays, it takes a whole year for your birthday to come along. So they're talking about anything that will be slow. They're going in slow motion steps. And guess what? They're getting tired from going so slow. Just before we're about to fall asleep. Oh, they're not going to fall asleep. They have a plan. We take a leap onto our toes and do ballet steps. Oh. Ballet is a kind of dance. Ballet steps. Arms in the air, twirling round and round till our feet touch the ground. They're dancing and twirling. That sounds like fun too. They sure are doing a lot of fun things. Now I wonder what this one is.
Walking sideways.
That's a good guess.
That's
Then we do crazy crisscross steps. Crazy crisscross steps. Mommy steps and I step. And our legs crazy cross. The one who makes the last step is the boss of the crisscross. So they're playing a game, and whoever does the last step is the boss. They're the winner. They're playing a fun game with crisscross
Who's
steps.
gonna be the boss?
I don't know who's going to be the
I
boss.
think the
The
little
story
boy
doesn't
is.
tell us.
The little boy is.
Maybe. That's a good thought. You're really thinking about this story. I can tell you guys are listening. After crossing fast and our last crisscross, we move on to reggae steps. Reggae is a kind of music, and it's got a steady beat like your heartbeat. And you go up and down and side to side when you dance. They're dancing reggae steps, hips swaying, feet steps, sliding side to side, bodies moving to the beats of our hearts. So they're dancing to the reggae. And then we take backward steps and go to all the places we've been. Well, where have they been? Let's look and see if we can find out. If they're walking backwards, they came this way, and now they're going to walk backwards like this. And they got to be careful. But they're going to walk past everything that they've already gone by. So when they walk backwards, they're going to walk past all the people dancing reggae music, right? Then they're going to walk past the construction site. If they're walking backwards, they're still walking backwards. Then they'll be walking past the park where they did ballet with the fountain. Then they will keep walking backwards past this brick wall. let's see.
Boys that.
Which is good that we're going backwards, because by that time we are tired. I noticed something. I noticed this